What's good, YouTube? Back at it again. Let's just be real. Bradley Beal, your back hurt already? KD, you ain't come out so strong, but I know you got it, but you getting old. Suns, y'all really think y'all can win the championship? I don't know, it ain't looking too good, but let's talk about it. If y'all seen last night, the Suns played the Warriors. It was a good game, I must admit. It was a lot of back and forth. Once the game actually started to get close, both teams were missing two key players. Warriors missing Draymond Green, the Suns missing Bradley Beal. Two huge pieces on both teams. But I gotta be honest. When you look at the Suns right now, they're very quote-unquote top-heavy. They have a decent team, decent role players, but not good enough role players to compete at the highest level in the Western Conference Finals. You could say the same for the Warriors, but what the Warriors have that the Suns don't is continuity and chemistry. So that's going to go a long way when the playoffs start. Now, I do believe both of these teams will make the playoffs, but looking at the game last night, it's really going to be tough because I believe these two teams are going to be very closely matched more than other people think, right? Now, when Bradley Beal comes back, he's going to be way more ball dominant. Now, he can play off the ball. He can shoot. Yes, that's true. But he's still going to require way more touches than the touches that people were getting last night. That may work in KD's favor because KD is getting older. He was surprisingly inefficient last night. Do I think that's going to continue to happen going forward? No. But again, he's getting older. Who knows? Injuries could happen or he could just start declining. We don't know yet. But Bradley Beal has had his fair share of injuries too in the past. So do I really trust Bradley Beal to finish out this whole season not injured? I honestly can't say I do. Now, although he's just having some back tightness, it's not that serious. Anybody that's ever had back injuries, know that's one thing you don't play with. You don't play with your back. When your back hurt, everything is over. It's done. You ain't jumping, sitting down hurts, getting up hurts, squatting, bending, anything. Any type of movement, when your back hurts, it screws everything up. So for him to have that situation coming into this season and not even being able to go for the first game, because let's be real, who wouldn't want to play the first game of the season on your new team and you got a better team that you ever had in history? I know for a fact he really wanted to play, but people told him no. The medical staff said, no, I don't want you playing. And that goes a long way because that lets you know they really want whatever has happened to him to get 100%. And that's fine. But do we really trust that that's going to be fine throughout the whole season? Or is this going to be one of those nagging injuries that comes back and affects him? Now, once again, I'm not sure if y'all know how backs work, right? So when you injure your back, if you're overcompensating for that injury until that injury becomes 100%, you have to now go back and correct those compensations that you were doing to get back to 100%. So for example, if I was bending this way or walking this way while I had an injury to my back, to make it feel better, I started walking this way. Once I'm able to walk 100% again, my body is going to be out of line. It's going to be out of whack because now I'm going to have to focus on those muscles and those ligaments to stretch it and get that strength back in those areas. So now I can be back 100%. So with the back, it's tricky because once your 2 feet hit the ground, everything's supposed to be in alignment. Once that back goes off, it could be looking like this. It could be off. So it'll screw everything up. So when you screw the back up, you have to really focus on stretching, really focus on range of motion and mobility to come back on the highest level because the back controls basically everything on your body. So me personally, just looking at it from that standpoint, I can't see this being an issue where it's just like here today and gone forever, or at least gone for the season. I think this is going to be something that comes back around. Just For example, like a Devin Booker and his hamstring. You know, how many times have we seen him hit his hamstring go out? Chris Paul is another one. How many times have we seen that? You know, so I think it's something that definitely can have a temporary fix, but going forward, it's really going to take a lot of focus to get that fixed. Do I think he's going to do that work? It's a possibility. He's still young. He should be doing that work, but I don't know his medical staff. I don't know how focused and in tune they are with what they're doing, so that's up in the air. I would love to see it. You know, I would love to see him finish this season and hopefully not get injured again. But again, the back is very tricky. You look at KD, we don't know his health status going forward for the whole season because he's older, and rightfully so. Devin Booker, like I said before, he does have hamstring issues, so that could be tricky. Now you look at the other team, the Warriors. Steph Curry has been relatively healthy for most of his career, which is pretty crazy because he started with his whole ankle injury situation. But again, is he going to finish the season out? Who knows? Draymond Green is getting older. So what I'm saying is these two teams are way more evenly matched than what it looks like on paper. On paper, it looks like the Suns got the super crazy dominant team and the Warriors are just super old, the old dynasty, and they out of here. When you really factor in what these two people bring to the table, or these two teams bring to the table, they're actually way more similar and way closer than you think. It really will come down to a couple possessions from the star players to really see who gets over that hump. So going forward, I think it's really going to be a great season. I think it's going to be a great Western Conference playoff run for all teams involved that actually make the playoffs. But yeah, when it comes to these injuries, it's tricky, and I'm just hoping everybody can get it together. Hopefully they got the best medical staff working diligently, consistently with them. But I didn't really see much from the Suns that shows me they're going to just run through the Warriors. I didn't see it. And they did win by a little bit, but again, I didn't see it like everyone bigged it up. Yo, the Suns, like you heard Stephen A., the Suns, yo, that's my team to make it to the finals. Like, okay, I hear you. And again, of course, they need their chemistry. Of course, they need to play more together. But them injuries, you gotta watch the injuries and be in tune with that, because that's gonna really make a difference. So that's just my opinion. Let me know what y'all think. Get in the comment section below. Do you think the Suns are that much better than the Warriors? And not only that, do you think they'll make the finals? Me personally, I can't see it. Maybe the Western Conference Finals, possibly, but I can't see the actual finals. But hey, that's just me. Make sure you get in the comment section if you like this video. Make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe. And I'm out of here. Peace.